well, but definitely one of their more favorable maps heading into this one. So Optic Gaming going to be up 1-0 here, and we're kicking things off with none other than a sharpshooter Formal.
And it's always good to see that in Formal's hands to start things off. We are going to see that cross get covered. Karma now in a pretty good position here, going to be able to get this plant down relatively easily. Scump going to be able to crawl around the back, going to be able to pick up a big kill, and all of a sudden we are going to see it is a 3v2 situation to start things off. Dave going to try to pop a couple shots, and they're actually going to be able to find Karma. Going to be able to equalize things for a second, but just like that, Optic Gaming going to be able to take that first round.
Yeah, nice, well-executed play there. I like the play where you send the two players into warehouse, you have Scump go through that lower docks, kind of come up on the flank there as a distraction. It's easy to get those first bloods, but another big part too, especially in London docks, if you're able to get your sniper into a quick position, if you get Formal there, you can see how many players cross over to warehouse. Unless they have airborne energetic and they're just running straight in, you might not catch them. So look for Epsilon, hopefully to make the adjustment, to maybe pop some smokes, take Formal out of the game a little bit when it comes down to getting that cross, or maybe even use it as a distraction. But now you're going to see Epsilon smokes are going to go down. I believe that was from Optic Gaming to cover their cover. So like I said, it's just something that you have to do to make sure that the other team can't get the call to your positioning. And Scump, again, going to be playing on this lower dock. It can catch him off guard. He's going to be able to trade that first blood.
Yeah, we've seen that cross by A get covered in both of these first rounds to start things off. First blood, as you did say, but all of a sudden, Nathan going to be the lone man standing on the map for Epsilon. Nathan going to be able to find that kill onto Crim6 before he's cut down. That's 2 going the way of Optic Gaming.
Yeah, London docks, like we said, it's one of those maps where you could honestly pull out a strat where you just go 4 straight up middle and just let the gunfights do itself. I mean, this is just one of those maps where it's just going to be up in your face, very, very aggressive play, and that's why it's favoring Optic Gaming so far. You're not seeing any of the players just kind of sit in one spot. They're constantly moving around the map, and it was great from them. I like the positioning once again, like we said, by Scump in that lower dock. He was able to trade out that first kill. Crim6 came through middle map and picked up a kill of his own as well. So now let's see what Optic Gaming does here on offense. It's going to be Formal once more, watching across. No smoke coming in right there, so perfect timing there. They see the players cross, the smoke comes in immediately after, so they know that there's going to be one person over towards A, but they're going to go ahead and wrap around to B.
Yeah, and if that smoke came down just a little bit later, they don't glean that information, maybe you actually see Optic Gaming come in with a different play. We can see just how important that smoke is and why we've seen it so commonly come out. But now this situation going to be a complete reversal. Epsilon now in the driver's seat. Crim6 needs to do this all by himself.
And you saw in that first round, Optic Gaming didn't smoke the cross when they were on offense going over towards A. They threw it and they kind of wrapped to B. So I think they're trying to go a little bit of like a distraction strat to try to make Epsilon bite that bait, to try to get that shot caller in towards warehouse to go over. But now they find themselves in a sticky situation. Crim6 going to be able to find one there on Nathan. Nobody in a position to try to trade, but no, David's actually going to be sitting over there towards the bomb. So Epsilon now going to get their first round on the board. It's a good way to play that 3 versus 1.
Yeah, finally picking up a victory will be Epsilon here. First round going their way. Current score going to be 2-1 favoring Optic. But going into this next one, you started to talk about some of the strategies that you're seeing out of Optic. What do you expect to really see Epsilon try to do to try to get back on the board, try to claw back into this one?
See, that's going to be one of the things too, because it's all on the players. They don't have an analyst or coach that works with them, at least that we know of. So with Optic Gaming, like we said, they have the advantage of having Teep, a world champion, a veteran in the scene. Epsilon just kind of has to rely on themselves to make these calls and make these on-the-fly adjustments. It's going to be Optic Gaming once more, picking up the first blood. They do have control over here towards the site, but Vortex might have been able to hear the footsteps there from the player from the side of Optic Gaming. Scump's going to be out there. They're able to get that kill right away. So now it's going to be a 2 versus 3 situation. Needs to win this fight on the steps. Not going to be able to. Now Nathan going to be left up alive in a 1 versus 2. And this is scary if you look at the leaderboard for a young gun like Nathan going up against Karma and Crim6 to try to clutch this one up to tie it up.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, too, where you kind of dream about it, and then you're in it, and it definitely becomes a nightmare quickly. You know, if you are growing up, you're aspiring to be a Call of Duty player, that's the situation you want to be in until you are in it. And we are going to see he is going to end up on the losing side of this 2v1, taken down there.
Yeah, you kind of just see like the veteran plays coming out for them. It's not challenging these gunfights. It's being able to look at the mini-map, seeing where that red dot is, and then allowing your player to move into that position to get that kill. Almost like a bait and switch where Crim6 was playing the nice position. Karma was able to come through. So Optic Gaming looking very, very good on London docks.
The big thing going into this, we talk about whether or not Optic Gaming's going to have a slow Friday or not. I think Epsilon isn't challenging them that much here. So that question will still have to be answered a little bit later on. But I think Epsilon is one of those teams that can find ways to come back into it. Maybe it would be in the CTF, but they running out of time here in the S&D.
So we'll see now. Formal's in a pretty nice position. Spots Nathan, gets the shots, peels the lid back as well. Formal picks up the nice kill there. See, Epsilon not looking too bothered right now. Seem a little bit too relaxed for comfort.
I actually think, and feel free to disagree with me, but I actually feel like Epsilon is one of the calmest, coolest, they have the coolest heads in Europe for a large portion right now. Splice is going to be one of those other teams, but we look at a lot of the teams in Europe, like Red Reserve, for example. We've seen a lot of hot heads coming out of them, so we'll have to see if Epsilon can kind of keep that calm head like one of their European brother teams in Splice.
So we'll see. Now you see the even split going across the map for the side of Optic Gaming. They're trying to get somebody to make a play call here, but now they have literally every single lane on the map covered. The player inside of the cell area should have been able to spot out who was there, but that's going to be a nice bait and switch coming from Epsilon. That draws them the first blood. B-site not going to be open, though, because Optic Gaming has complete middle map position, so they're going to be able to see if anybody crosses. It's going to be Formal and Karma working that middle map area right now, and if you're Optic, you just have to kind of sit here and watch this lane, get the calls on the cross. Now, this is what I love to see and what I've wanted to see from Epsilon for so long. A smoke grenade coming out to smoke that cross. Bomb is now going to be going down. Scump's going to be able to find one. Formal peeks. Nice shot coming in there through the smoke for Nathan.
That was absolutely beautiful. They're able to really set the tempo there, but now Scump gets a really big kill onto Vortex. All of a sudden, that advantage is going to be lost. It is a 2v2. Positioning from Optic Gaming still going to be relatively powerful here, but Nathan going to be able to take out Karma. Scump trades that out. This is going to be a 1v1 situation. Hawke, though, has a good line. Knows exactly where Scump is. Tries to put in some shots. That's going to give Scump the information on where he is as well.
This is the thing right now. Hawke needs to get the bomb down, needs to make a play, try to go for the kill. The bomb is now going to be going down. Should get the notification here. Scump might go pop out for the challenge. So the bomb now is going to be down. Has the STG. Also has the head advantage as well. Get some shots there on Scump. The push is going to come in. Nice clutch coming in there from Epsilon. They take out Scump. He played that one so perfect. We saw where he just crouched down, faked the plant, was just kind of sitting to wait to see if Scump would end up pushing forward. But just a great play coming in there from Hawke in that 1v1. Tagged up some shots. Finishes it up top with the machine pistol as well. Epsilon, they get themselves another round on the board.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of life coming out of Epsilon there too for a second. Start to wake up just a little bit after pulling down that round win. Now it is going to be 4-2 here entering round 7. We're going to see that Scump is going to be the carrier for Optic Gaming. Once again, an early smoke going to come out here. Moving towards A right now, it is going to be Hawke, who has that line, going to be pushed back, doesn't want to take that engagement too early on. First blood, though, going to go his way, going to be able to take out Karma. Does step back, finds that big kill. He does get traded out, but it is going to be Epsilon right now with the man advantage.
A little bit too aggressive there. Now Scump finds himself in a sticky situation. They know that he's going to be pinned down in this warehouse. He's going to go ahead and just stick the plant. So now we need to see how the Epsilon players are going to play this. They're in a perfect position to try to get a pinch, but more importantly, in the 1 versus 2, you need to be there to try to get the trades. They know Scump's going to be tagged up. Could push out here. Is he going to get the line of sight? Scump's going to be able to draw one. This is perfect. He's not in a position to try to trade just yet. Now Hawke is forced to push on site. 30 seconds left to work with.
The way that Scump was able to turn that around, though, you can see now it is going to force Hawke straight into him, but Hawke going to be able to find the first shots. Oh, man, if Scump just didn't move for 1 second there, he ends up trying to look across, and now that is going to be a round for Epsilon.
Most definitely is. Might get close to the streaks, but again, another 1v1 where Hawke gets the better of Scump. The timing was just so bad on that one. It's always great to see like COD timing and how it works. It's just Scump was proning and watching that one space for about 10 seconds. Finally, as soon as he's about to come around, he peeks up to go check the bomb there as well.
Yeah, if he didn't peek, and it doesn't seem like a mistake to peek, but that's how close that it can be. And now Hawke, like you said, is going to have those streaks to work with, and is working towards the flamethrower as well, but already going to have so much. And look, Epsilon has slowly clawed back in. All of a sudden, they do have 3, and you know, you can say maybe those streaks enable them to win another. They can tie it up as well. Now on board with Dave. Playing it nice and slow here, moving through the cut. Optic has a really good map presence, though, defensively. Can see that they've already checked A extensively, trying to find the location of the rest of the team, knowing that they are clustered around B.
Yeah, it's going to be curious to see. I don't think they'll utilize any of the streaks, but Forma's going to be able to find the first blood there. Nathan gets a trade. Crimsix finds another one as well, so now it's going to be a 2 versus 3 situation. Man count going in favor of the side of Optic Gaming. Bomb is going to be down on that B side as well. 35 seconds left to play here in this round as you see the rotations coming in here to try to get this fight to go down 3 versus 2. Nice shots coming in there. Karma's going to be tagged up. It's going to be sitting at full red, but now they do have the bomb, and Nathan getting pretty aggressive with this push.
And Nathan getting aggressive indeed. Hawkeye trying to come up with the hero play again, but Crim 6 going to say that there are no room for heroes down. Going to be able to tuck him in. And now Optic Gaming able to take another one, but still keep in mind, streaks are going to be going the way of Epsilon. Maybe we see them get broken out here.
Yeah.
I think you kind of have to at this point, Optic being on match point.
Yeah, it's just when you're on match point, you're in that situation where, okay, do you want to try to fight these rounds and just try to win them without the streaks and then take that risk? If we're able to win it, like, okay, we got one round, now let's go ahead and pull out one of the streaks. But it needs to be a team decision. You can't just rely on Hawkeye and be like, all right, I'm calling into streaks. They just need to kind of talk about this, see how they're going to play. Because now you see the frags are going to go out. It's going to tag some players up. As thanks to Hunker, they're not going to be dropped just yet. Scump's going to go ahead and toss a frag of his own back there. He's going to be able to take out Hawkeye, and he's going to make him pay for not running that armor, for not running the Hunker. But now Streak's going to come in. Should be able to get a kill her. Not going to be able to do that. As now it is going to be Optic Gaming pushing on through. Scump has that bomb in hand, and just like that, Nathan going to be left alive again and make that 4 rounds in a row where Nathan is left alive for Epsilon.
Yeah, this has just been history for Nathan over and over again. Seth, though, with a really big 2-piece there, going to ensure Optic Gaming their second map inside of the series against Epsilon.
Yeah, it was just a great all-around play, as always, in Call of Duty World War II. The Bronze Star there going over towards 4 with the last kill of the round for Optic. Looking pretty good. 6-3 in that one. They did allow